What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you the second battle, the second week of the GBA, the Global Battle Association. Before we get started, if you can, show some Shady love. You know what? Scratch that. Show some Mankey love to that like button right below this video for the New York Mankeys, our team in the GBA. Today we're versing the Cleveland Escavliers. Nexus, his YouTube link will be in the description below. Good friend of mine. We both actually lost our week 1 games. We are both 0-1 right now, so this is going to decide who's going to be 0-2 and who's going to be 1-1. I love the guy. So you know what? Whatever happens, I just hope the battle is haxless. We're gonna go in right now. I'm gonna show you my team that I brought this week. I am bringing some different faces. I actually benched Clawdia. She hurt her ankle over the weekend after that game. She was partying, trying to forget about the terrible coaching I did, and I had to bench her this week. I'm bringing my Manectric Golbat. I'm bringing a different Tyranitar than last time. I'm bringing my Mamoswine, my Breloom, and I'm bringing my Darmanitan. Now, the number one thing I'm worried about on his team is going to be his Mega Gardevoir. My answer to that is my Darmanitan or my Mamoswine, but my Darmanitan is really the true answer to that. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit Battle Start. Don't get me wrong, my Tyranitar can definitely take a Hyper Voice, definitely can. But it's not something I want to do. It's not something I have to do. So my opponent Nexus is bringing the Moltres. Oh no! All right, he's got the Moltres Bisharp. He's got the Mienshao, Rhyperior, Slowbro, and the Mega Gardevoir. So he brought the Mega Gardevoir. He does have the Rhyperior. I think he's going to want to set up rocks as soon as possible. With that in mind, I mean, there's a good chance that he's going to open up with the Mienshao, to be honest with you. So I don't like that. I just needed to check if this Mamoswine does in fact have Stealth Rock. It does, because I do want to get my rocks up. I also wouldn't mind opening up with my Darmanitan, actually. You know what? I'm going to open up with my Darmanitan because it does have the U-turn. I don't think his... Actually, if I need my Darmanitan for the Gardevoir, should I do that? Is he really going to open up Rhyperior? I really don't know if he's going to open up Rhyperior. You know what? Let's open up Darmanitan because we do have the... We can U-turn out of there. We are Choice Scarf. If he opens up with the Mienshao, we are going to be in trouble. We are going to be in trouble if he opens up with that Mienshao. That's for darn sure. So right away, I got damage count up. I'm not messing around this week. I know last week I played poorly. I am not trying to repeat that right now. I am a little nervous. I'm not going to lie, guys. A little nervous. But he's going to open up with Molum, which is going to be his Moltres as I open up with my Darmanitan. Now that is awesome because the Rock Slide is a real move that I have. Now, I feel as though Nexus knows he has to switch out. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the U-turn. He cannot risk the Rock Slide, so he does in fact switch out. The Rock Slide is, that would be a dead Moltres right away. Goes into Maria, which is going to be his Rhyperior. So unfortunately, I'm fearing the Rocky Helmet here. I'm definitely fearing the Rocky Helmet. But we're in good shape because we can actually go out into... We have the switch initiative here. And Breloom... See, this is the most ideal position to be in. Oh my gosh, because we can go out into Breloom right now. And we can go for... We can either go for a Bullet Seed or a Spore. He has nothing on his team. He did not bring the Escavalier, thankfully. He has nothing on his team to take a Spore at all. So, I really want to put the Gardevoir sleep, to be honest. I'm going to make the safe play. I'm going to go for the Spore. He is going to withdraw, so we are not putting the Rhyperior to sleep. And honestly, that's preferred for me. I would much rather that. He's actually going to go out into the Moltres, which is fine because I actually have the Rock Tomb. Now, had I predicted that, I would not have bothered going for the Spore. But honestly, Spore was my best play right there to do. Now I can actually just take this thing out and go for the Rock Tomb. Even if he wants to switch something in, it's going to be taking a Rock Tomb and it's going to get its speed lowered. His speed is going to be lowered. It's going to be lowered and slow, and you know what I'm saying. But we're in a... Breloom is ridiculously good. I'm really surprised that I didn't bring it last week. Mom's going to stay fast asleep, and that is good news for us because we're going to be able to kill it with a Rock Tomb. Right there. No questions asked. Rock Tomb. Now, there's a chance that he's going to go out into his Gardevoir here. And I have to keep track of the kills. So Breloom kills Moltres. Breloom kills Moltres. There's a good chance that I am going to, he's going to go into his Gardevoir. There's his Gardevoir. Now, this is where I have to make a decision. Mega Gardevoir does get one-shotted. So you know what? And I'm holding the Focus Sash. So this is why I really wanted to make sure this happened before before he got rocks up. So you know what? I'm not gonna switch out. There's no reason to do that. Let's let Breloom get another kill. Unless he's physically defensive, this Bullet Seed should one-shot. He's gonna go for the Moonblast, straight up Moonblast. That's gonna bring me down to Focus Sash, and I should kill you with a Bullet Seed. Really should. If not, I'm gonna be very upset that I did not. Oh no, come on. Oh, come on. Yes! All right, I got the third. All right, so there was a chance that I wasn't gonna kill him if I only got 2 hits. But Breloom does kill the Mega Gardevoir, which is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That was my number 1 fear. Had I not killed it, I did have a Mammoth with an Ice Shard, which could finish it up, but still, I would have loved to have done it that way. Realistically, I should have gone for a Rock Tomb, slowed it down, and then I would have outsped on the following turn. He does go into the Mienshao. The Fake Out is really obvious. Really, really obvious. I'm going to go out into the Golbat. I'm going to preserve this Breloom. I want to make Breloom's stats sky high. Sky high. And to be honest, the main reason why I'm doing it is because he has that Bisharp, which could still be a problem. I need my Mach Punch, and he has the Rhyperior, which I can kill with a Seed Bomb, and same thing with the Slowking. So Breloom hard counters his team. At this point, I can actually go for the Super Fang or the Toxic. Let's go for the Super Fang in case he does go out into the Mienshao, because he's going to U-turn. I'm going to take that, no problem. Eviolite, real bulk Golbat is too real. I actually versed Nexus with this already. It was non-GBA match, but this was the exact Golbat that I used, so he knows that I have Super Fang. He goes out into Wall Maria, which is going to be the Rhyperior. I'm fine with that, because I can take a Stone Edge if I really have to. I think he's just going to set up rocks. So I'm actually going to go for a Toxic here. And I'm fine with him setting up rocks because I can go for the Defog on the following turn. I think he's going to predict me to switch out for you in the Stone Edge. So let's go for the Toxic. And he goes for the Stealth Rocks right here. That's fine by me because what I can do, I need these rocks gone because I need my Breloom to come in safely, considering it kills the rest of his team just about, except for that Mienshao. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to go for the Defog right here. Because I don't want to risk a Stone Edge crit killing me. He's going to withdraw, actually, because of the Toxic, and he's going to go out into Javon, which is going to be the Bisharp, definitely. That's a problem, because he's going to get a sub up here. Oh, no! Oh, no! He did that perfectly, the Defiant! Well, I'm going to have to sacrifice something, no matter what. I'm going to go ahead and predict... Actually, he's going to go for a knockoff here. He's definitely going to go for a knockoff. We can't go out into our Manectric at all. You know, let's just go for Super Fang if we think he's going to go for knockoff. Let's just cut his HP in half. We actually outspeed, which is huge. And he is going to go for that knockoff. I hope he kills. Honestly, just kill. He's at +2, right? He's going to kill. Awesome. It's a crit. I don't think it matters. So that was Bisharp kills Golbat. And I have to check speed really quick. I feel like Bisharp is not super fast. But, ooh, the speed's high with Breloom. I'm going to go ahead and assume that he's not max speed. I just have to make sure that I definitely am. It looks like I am. No, I'm not. I'm adamant. I'm not Jolly. Oh my gosh, that's going to bite me in the butt. All right, if that's the case, We could play really... Can Tyranitar take one hit from you? No, because you can't take a steel type move. Oh no. We have to go into Breloom. This is where we risk the biscuit. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Spore, predicting the Sucker Punch. Because I can't go for Mach Punch. I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot go for Mach Punch because I'm not max speed. And I'm sure that his Bisharp is max speed. I know most people don't invest full speed into their Bisharp. Yes, he went for the Sucker Punch. Awesome, awesome. And that's exactly why I needed to go for the Spore. Woo! All right, everything is okay now. We are fine. We are in good shape. We are in great shape. Oh, you have no idea how tight my chest was. No idea how tight my chest was. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, because if he had gone for anything else and he outsped, it would have been game over. Would have been game over. It really would have. It really, really would have been game over. Oh, man! Alright, so he's in a pickle now because, if he doesn't have the Rocky Helmet on anything, this Breloom is kind of just going to wreck shop on the rest of his team. And I think Breloom is proving itself to be a huge contender in the GBA. Huge contender. Seriously, my chest still hurts. It still hurts. Because of how, intense that moment was for me. Oh my goodness, New York Yankees. That sealed the game right there. I love you, Nexus, but that sealed the game. He is just, I think he's raging or something. But that's going to be it. He's going to withdraw Javon. I should have predicted that and gone for a Bullet Seed because he's going to go out into Wall Maria, which is going to be the Rhyperior. We know the Rhyperior has leftovers, though, so we should be fine. It's not going to be able to take 2 Mach Punches after the Toxic, of course, but I know Rhyperior's not outspeeding my Breloom anytime soon, so of course I'm not going to go for the Mach Punch. I'm just going to go for the Bullet Seed. There's no reason to do anything else but to Bullet Seed, as it will hit his Slowbro that he has back there. The Mienshao, I'm sure, is going to come out after he sacrifices this thing. I'm sure that was the idea behind all of that. But with the... He's going to go out into Socks. Socks the Mienshao. He's got Socks for hands. He's going to go for another Fake Out. We're going to go right out. Oh, we don't have Golbat anymore. I mean, I could just sacrifice Tyranitar. Do I really need Breloom at this point? Well, Breloom, yeah, I do need Breloom. I don't want to get the Sandstorm up then. I could go ahead and go into Strong Grid because it'll outspeed on the following turn. Because he's going to go for the Fake Out. So let's go out into Darmanitan, because he is definitely going for the Fake Out. He can't risk anything else. He wants his Breloom dead. Meanwhile, Darmanitan can just go ahead, take the Fake Out, and then I should be able to just one-shot this Mienshao. No problem. Now, I could go for a Flare Blitz, but I think he's going to go out into Slowbro. I don't think he's going to U-turn. I think he's going to just hard switch out. Then again, I'm trying to see if maybe any of my other moves... Nope, Flare Blitz is the one that'll take him out. Let's go for the U-turn. I think he's going to switch out hard. Nope, he's not switching out hard. Unfortunately for us, we could have taken that Mienshao out. I over-predicted right there. That is my fault. But at this point, we can just go out into Static Shock, really hoping that he is going to go for the U-turn. So that's actually a really nice play right there, because we'll get the Intimidate off right here. I'm sorry. The Intimidate's not until the following turn. Wow. So, unfortunately, Manectric gets critted, and Mienshao takes out Manectric. For no reason at all. For no reason at all. But at this point, I think that can Breloom take out the Mach Punch does 80%. No, there's no reason. Now let's just go out into Darmanitan. Let's just go out into Darmanitan. There's no reason for me to do that U-turn. I apologize, guys. And even though it's super obvious right now that I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz, I'm going to go for it anyway. He is going to withdraw out into the Slowbro. I was really close to going for U-turn again. Really close. Goes out into Drizzy. Drizzy, Drake. But I don't think Slowbro really wants to mess with the Breloom anytime soon. That Flare Blitz does a decent amount. I do need to save this Darmanitan though for the for that Mienshao. So we're gonna go ahead and switch out. Gonna go right on to T-Tar. Not even gonna have to think about it. We're gonna get the sand up. Now the only thing about the sand is that the Breloom is gonna suffer from that, so we can't let the Breloom come out until the sand is gone. Which is fine. Drizzy's gonna use Surf. Gonna run nice Surf. He's running Power over Scald. That is fine. Now I don't think this is my Pursuit Tyranitar. It is not. So he's gonna go out into his Mienshao. I think our best bet, we're just gonna go for a Stone Edge. That's our best bet because he is gonna switch out at this point. He's not gonna stay with the Slowbro. He's gonna be able to get HP back. Breloom killed 3 Pokemon, I believe. Breloom kills Rhyperior. I didn't write that one down. And we've lost 2 Pokemon so far due to a careless over-prediction. But that is what happens in the game. If you over-predict, you over-predict. Nothing you can do about it. Well, except not over-predict, but kind of hard when you over-predict. Can't go back! I just really thought, I thought the Flare Blitz was so obvious that he would go for Slowking. We had to sacrifice our Manectric. Manectric's a lot better than that. A lot better than that. Definitely deserve better than that. Fortunately, though, this Breloom seems to be the ticket. He's going to withdraw Drizzy. He was hoping that I didn't have the Pursuit. Now he saw that. Unfortunately, I went for a Stone Edge when I'm pretty sure Fighting types resist that. Could have gone for the EQ. But we're going to get some decent damage off on that thing. He's going to get buffeted by the Sandstorm. And we're in a tight situation here. We are in a very tight situation. We're not enjoying where we are at all. This Mienshao is such a problem. I wish I had Protect on something. Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go for an Earthquake here. That would have been the miss. Ah, he doesn't miss. I'm going to be completely dead right there. That's ×4 effective. Tyranitar goes down. Mienshao is getting kills left and right due to my carelessness. And at this point, I can't go into Breloom. I have to go into my Darmanitan. And even though I think he's going to switch out, I think I have to go for the Flare Blitz. Actually, Rock Slide, Earthquake. I wish I was running Earthquake instead of Superpower. Superpower takes him out, but Slowking resists the Superpower. You know what? The last turn he switched out. He's gonna switch out again, isn't he? Let's go for U-turn. He's gonna switch out again. He switches out, thankfully. All right, so we have one shred of good luck. Goes out into Drizzy. Now, this doesn't really mean much. It depends how much this actually does. It's going to do a decent amount. Now, the question is, can Mamoswine, can you take out this Slowking with an Earthquake? Because now we are in that's exactly, that prediction's going to seal the game right there. Thankfully. Thankfully, I did go for the U-turn. Had I gone for Flare Blitz, I would have lost. I think now I'm fine. I'm going to be able to go for an Earthquake here. He's going to either have to stay in and take it or switch out and let something die. So either way, all right, so the Slowking is going to go down to this Earthquake, no questions asked. It's a crit! Didn't matter though. But Mamoswine kills Slow King. The sand is going to go away, which is fine by me. And then we have this Mienshao and Bisharp left. Bisharp's asleep, not a threat at all. I'm wishing this was a Focus Sash Mamoswine, but it's not. So we're going to have to let it die. We're going to go ahead and go for an Ice Shard. As it is, it'll at least do damage. I know he's going to go for a Fake Out. But at least the Ice Shard will get something off on this Mienshao. It should do a decent amount, actually, because Mienshao is pretty frail. Definitely a frail Pokemon. And at this point, he's going to go for a high jump kick. He lands it. I'm glad he's not missing any high jump kicks, to be honest with you guys. Mienshao gets so many kills for Nexus. Kills Mamoswine. And at this point, how do we win this? We win this. I'm trying to think. I think either way we win this. We go on into our Darmanitan. Even he's gonna switch out. Yeah, but I'm trying to think the safest way. If we go on into our Darmanitan, we Flare Blitz, kill the Bisharp, he comes in. That's the best way to do it, because then if he Fake Outs again, we should be able to live it. And even if we don't, a Breloom Bullet Punch, Mach Punch, does 80%, and I don't think he'll be above that. So let's go ahead and go for the Flare Blitz. There's no reason to go for a U-turn. Maybe to avoid Recoil. But a Fake Out to a Darmanitan, I think it only does about 30%. And we will definitely have 30% left after killing that Bisharp. Definitely. So he is going to opt to stay in, which means that Darmanitan is going to finish up this game. I'm sorry, Breloom. I was going to give you the most that I could, but I can't do that anymore. I could technically, considering he has no turns of sleep, I could go out into Breloom right now, but there's really no reason to do that. Let's just go ahead and go for the Flare Blitz. It's Nexus. I'm not gonna play games like that. So this is gonna end up being a 2-0 in the 2-0 victory in the Mankeys, the New York Mankeys' favor. Breloom really came through for us. I did make a couple of misplays. You guys can be on the lookout for that post-game video. Bisharp is going to fall right now. That's Darmanitan. Nexus, that was a good game. You predicting me to predict you to switch out and go for the U-turn, you predicting me to over-predict, that was beautiful. That was an amazing play on your part, and that's going to be the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, be on the lookout for that post-game video. Mankeys are now 1-1, so we're still in this season just began. My shady people, together we can do this. Show your support in the like button, comment section, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single game of the New York Mankeys. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.